We are going to start with the French Revolution. The French Revolution of 1789 was one of the most important events in the history of Europe. It was a period of radical political and social transformation. So, children, it was a period of time in France when the people overthrew monarchy and took control of the government. So, monarchy, as you all know, that it is a system of government or a rule by a king or a queen. So there were various causes that led to French Revolution. Let's read one by one, starting with the political. So if we just move a little bit back and see that what was the main reason. So let me just tell you in brief. So France was experiencing a major financial crisis because of continuous wars with Britain and the extravagant expenses of the monarchs at the royal court of Versailles. So they enjoyed unlimited power. So, in spite of the weak financial condition, France helped the American colonies to fight against Britain, and which further added to the existing debt burden on France. So, under such circumstances, Louis XVI he increased the taxes in an attempt to meet regular expenses of the state. So, now let's read. France was ruled by Louis XVI. He believed that he was the God's representative on earth and therefore was not answerable to the people. So, he was a ruler during that time, during the 18th century. So, he believed that he was the God's representative on earth and was not answerable to anyone. He and his wife, Mary Antoinette, ruled like autocrats. Autocrats means a ruler who has complete power and does not care about others' feelings or opinion. So they both chose to ignore the sufferings of the people. So they were ignorant towards the feelings of the masses. So because of which they became unpopular among the people, and their people they started revolting against the ruler. So the administrative machinery under Louis XVI had become extremely corrupt because there were no expenses, and the people they had the ruler he had already imposed extra taxes on the people. So the nobles and the officials they tortured people for taxes and arrested and confined many people without a trial. So they arrested and they confined many people without any reason, without even any fault of theirs, without even listening to them. Those who were arrested and confined were sent to the state prison at Bastille. So Bastille it became a symbol of state oppression. So this became a place, Bastille it became a place where people were prevented from having opportunity and freedom, and they were governed in a unfair and cruel manner. So the next is the social cause. Then the French society was feudal in nature. It was divided into three classes or estates. The first estate consisted of the clergy or the church officials. So clergy was a religious leader, especially of the Christian priests. The next was the second estate consisted of the nobility. So nobility is a people belonging to the higher social rank in a society, and they occupied the top position, second position. The third estate, which consisted of the peasants, workers, and the bourgeoisie, that is, bourgeoisie is the middle class, then merchants, traders, doctors, teachers, lawyers, and so on, constituted about 95% of the total population. So the bourgeoisie on the or the middle class, despite paying taxes, had no social standing. No one used to listen to them. And 95% of the population was in the third estate. So they were unhappy with the way they were treated by the people of the first and the second estate. First and the second estate were the clergy and the nobility. So while the first and the second estate enjoyed all political and social rights, the third estate was deprived of all rights and privileges. Thus, there was widespread inequality, which further added to the anger of the